Girl, this shit finna be a whole mess. Okay, listen, this shit finna be a whole entire fool. Girl, this whole show is a clown. We go, we go get into it, but this whole show is a clown, if you ask me. Like, listen, this shit, I couldn't have did it. Mimi is a much better woman than I will ever be in my whole entire life. Because let me tell you something, had it been me or one of my homegirls, we would have told that Airbnb slam up. And that is the God's honest truth. Like the whole Airbnb would have been in shambles had it been me and my homegirl. Like girl, and I seen some shit. Like this, Will Packer produced this. Girl, y'all please like up the laugh. Okay, I don't care that it's 24 of y'all in here. It's either there's really no excuse for there not to be 24 likes. If it's 24 folk, it should be 24 likes. Like it ain't like there's over hundreds of people in here. Like, get my likes up. Okay, y'all get my likes up, girl, because this shit is a whole mess. Like, and I got a whole bunch of notes, girl, because I got a lot of shit to say. Y'all already know how I do. This is a new show, so I ain't expecting it to be a whole bunch of people here. Oh well, I'ma still give my shit the same way if it was two people or 2,000. And I've had it all and everywhere in between. So however it go, don't care. I'm gonna make it do what it do, girl, like Ray Charles. But uh, girl, this show is a whole clown. Hey, Nikki, how you doing, baby? Girl, this show is a whole clown, child. Like, we 5 minutes in. I ain't gotten started yet, so y'all ain't got to worry about. Did I miss anything? No, y'all ain't missed none yet. First of all, who all seen it? It comes on Fridays, I want to say, at 9 o'clock. Which is cool because now that Bell Collective is finna go off next week, it'll give us something to watch on a Friday night until they bring back Love and Marriage Huntsville, which normally comes back in like September, October-ish. So, it will give us something to talk about on a Friday night, so it's cool. At least we got some new. I'm still doing Marriage at First Sight too. I am still doing that. I got to do the review for the next episode. It don't matter. I'm gonna have the episodes caught up before Thursday. Cause I owe y'all two from that. But girl, this shit was a clown. Hey Tammy, I thought this started upcoming Friday. It was last Friday on the 31st. Girl, it was a whole clown. Tammy, Tab, when I tell you this shit is a whole clown, this shit is a whole clown, okay? Like, and Mimi is still a much better woman than I don't know. Listen, Mimi better than me because I'm telling you, had it been me and one of my homegirls, that entire house would have got flipped upside down, okay? Because that bobbleheaded Jessica, yeah, she'd have caught two to the face and one to the body, like straight up. And no, I don't condone violence, but still, like uh we gonna get to it. Oh, I gotta watch it then. Let me see if my DVR caught it. Yeah, I just caught it on demand. I just caught it on demand. It was a whole mess, Tammy. Girl, it was a fool. Like the first episode, girl, it was a fool. Like I don't know how y'all think shit like this gonna help y'all relationship, but it is entertaining for reality TV purposes. So I mean, whatever. But hey, I don't even watch this, but go watch it. I be putting new shit up here because I be wanting to do other shit. All right. I don't want y'all to just be here for shows that y'all claim y'all don't care about, like Love and Marriage Huntsville, but it be hundreds of people in the damn chat that you don't care about it. Like the same way y'all show love to a show that y'all claim is so toxic and y'all don't fuck with, I want y'all to give that same shit to the other shows that but I will never understand that. Y'all be claiming it's this, that thing, and the other, but when Love and Marriage Huntsville come, here all y'all come. And then when I put other shows up here that is actually decent and about something, I don't watch that. Watch it so you'll know what the hell I'm talking about. But I'm up here just to fussing. How y'all doing on a Tuesday, on the Taco Tuesday? No, I ain't having no tacos on a Tuesday. That's so overrated and ghetto. You've been loving my man at first sight recaps, Tammy. I appreciate it. I'ma do both of those episodes tomorrow because I got to catch up on the last two episodes. I'm having fun reviewing it. Like it's a good watch, but I'm actually having fun reviewing it. I really am. Courtney getting on my nerves. Courtney getting on my nerves. Nikki rude as fuck. Like 10. We'll talk about Married at First Sight later. All right, y'all. Put a ring on it. This is put a ring on it. Cheathab. This is season 1, episode 1. Girl, this shit is a whole mess. It is. Now, this particular show is a spinoff to the original Put a Ring on It, which I did review. I reviewed the first 2 seasons of it. After season 3, I like in the middle of season 3, I just got over it. And I met cool people from both seasons. So we'll see what this season give. We'll see if them people watch. The views were better on Lifetime, but ain't that something? But and here we go. We about to get into it. So the first people we meet is Dominique and Travis. They've been dating for 2 years, and they both say when they first met, they wasn't looking to be in a relationship, but fate had its way. The biggest issue that they have is long distance. And I think it's another couple up here that's dealing with that. Like y'all in these long distance relationships, and then y'all be so shocked and confused and appalled when cheatation go on. Listen, it's hard to keep a nigga at home when y'all living in the same damn vicinity. I can just imagine how hard it is when y'all living from state to state. But I mean, whatever. Dominique says when they're together, they're really close. They like this. But when they're not together, they have issues. They're like this. Because Travis don't like to answer his phone and she feels like he be on other dates. Now, that be my biggest issue when it comes to long distance. There should be no reason why you not answering the phone. Now, if you're at work, I totally understand that. But if it comes to a point where you're not answering when I know that you're not at work, yeah, like why aren't you answering the phone? Like y'all are long distance. Like it's not as if that person can get into their car and drive to where the hell you at if they really want to see you. Like, that shit is weird to me. Like, if y'all got distance in between y'all and that person call you, answer the phone. Pick up the phone. Moving on. Mia and Jerron. I believe it's Jerron. Yeah, I believe they pronounce it Jerron. So they've been dating for 3 years and they met off of social media. And she said she's the one who reached out to his balding ass first. Um, he says that they have great times together. She says that the sex is great. He got 10 inches. Girl, I don't know why you would get your ass up here on reality TV and let that be known after we find out that y'all already up here because of Cheathab. Like, you just opened up the door for more bobble-headed baddies to want to get at your damn man because he's already not faithful. So they not gonna give a fuck about you. Like, I don't know why y'all women do that. Y'all women will get and sissies do that shit too. They would get up here and talk about their partner's sex life and how big it is and how girthy it is and how low it hang. And then they be surprised later on at how many people want to be all up in their DMs. But when y'all do shit like that, y'all will never learn. Y'all will never learn. Like, I don't get up here and do that shit with LaFons because if any of y'all hoes get at LaFons, y'all gonna be filled with more hoes than fishnet stockings. Do you understand? Love y'all down, but I don't play when it come to what's mine. Moving on. Mia says that they're here because while they do love each other, there's been some cheating, lying, trust issues, mainly because here we go again with long distance. She lives in California and he lives in Florida. Distance is a problem. And by the way, this is being shot in Florida. Listen, Jerron, all right, but he damn sure ain't all that. Like, what do y'all get out of trying to be with somebody that's like light years away from you? Like, that's a big gap. He's in one side of the continent and you on the other side of the continent. And you wondering why there's cheating going on. Like, personally, I'm not one for long distance relationships. I'm not. I feel like that opens the door for there to be mistrust, honestly. And if you're in a long distance relationship, do people even really count that as a relationship? I'm just being honest. You're not with that person every day. You can't, excuse me, you can't see that person every day. Y'all are not being intimate every day. I mean, what can you really do with a person that when you in California and they in Miami? Like, I don't know. Y'all tell me in the comments. Do y'all like long distance relationships? Have y'all ever been in a long distance relationship? And would you give a long distance relationship a try? When I was in my 20s, yeah, I did a long distance thing before and I hated it. I hated it because when I wanted to be touched, when I wanted to be dicked down, when I wanted to be put through the mattress, I couldn't do that with him. But guess who I could do it with? Motherfuckers that's around me. That's my point. It leads to other shit that you don't necessarily want to happen, but you got needs. You got wants. You know, in my overgrown 38-year-old age, hell no, I don't want no long distance shit. Like, I just feel like that's not realistic. It's for me. It just feels like it's unrealistic for you to be Miami and California and there's just nothing going on. Like the way I think, I don't know. Y'all tell me in the comments. So Mimi tells the ladies, hold on, no. I'm skipping. Mimi and Josh. They've been together for 3 years, and Mimi just so happened to have been on the original Put a Ring on It. I forgot her dude name, but I remember her dude. I do remember her dude. But they was on the original Put a Ring on It. I want to say season 1, maybe. I want to say she was on season 1. Maybe. I could be wrong. Maybe she was on season 2. She was definitely on the season that I reviewed. I do know that. She was on the season that I reviewed. So she's not new to this shit. Josh said the first time he proposed to her was at Walmart because that was where they first met. Mimi says she didn't accept it because to her, it seemed like the only reason why he did it was because it was right after he got caught cheating. And I don't know why dudes do that. Dudes do that a lot. Dudes do that a lot. You could be begging a man to marry you, and they come up with so many excuses and reasons as to why they don't want to get married and making it official and be on paper. And then they fuck around and cheat, and then you fuck around and find out. And then that's when they want to go out, go to Walmart Jury, buy a small little wet band, and say, fine, I will marry you. Damn, are you happy now? Like, a lot of niggas do that. And you know what? I'm a whole man, gay as the fuck, but I'm a whole man. And I would never understand why men do that. And a lot of men will do that. And the crazy thing is, a lot of women will accept it. They do. A lot of men will do that, and still a lot of women will turn around and say, just don't do this again. Just please don't hurt me again. Just please don't break my heart again. Yeah, I'm married. And then they're right back to square one. He's still out doing whatever the hell he want to do. And the only difference is now you're married and he cheating on you. Like, once they mentioned that they was on the show before they gave fake relationship, I don't know. It just me that felt that way. Nah, baby, they not fake. They not fake. Tisha Mama. They not fake. Tisha Mama. Okay, they ain't fake. They're not. They're not fake. I don't feel like Mimi is faking it, but I don't understand why Mimi wanted to come back on the same show that did not work for her when it was the original Put a Ring on. Just being real. Because when she was on the original Put a Ring on It with that first nigga, he didn't put a ring on it. So she crazy as hell for bringing this shit back on TV. I'm just going to be honest. And there's no shade to you, Mimi. Ain't no shade to you. You're like a real nice lady. But I'm just going to be honest with it. Like, it's kind of weird that you want to come back here and put this shit, your janky ass relationship on TV yet again. So the men meet each other and the ladies, they meet each other. So Mimi tells the ladies that she was on the first Put a Ring on It and they remembered who she was. And they said that they did like her. Mimi says that Josh told her that his ex was going through some medical situation and he had to be there for her. And he said that that was really all that it was to that situation, but then the messages said differently. So apparently she must have went through his phone. Y'all know it's the same old. She done probably went through that man's phone, found some text messages between that. But see, here's my thing. Joshua, nigga, you tried it. Like, so you had to go and be with a sick friend That's the line you use. You had to go and sit up with a sick friend. You thought that little of Mimi, that was the best excuse that you could have came up with, and Mimi, girl, I would have left his ass then. Cause fuck nigga, who the hell you think you playing with? Why do you gotta be the one to go and help her with some medical situation? That bitch ain't got no family. That bitch ain't got no homegirls. You the only motherfucker that she could have called. And you went running. I guess, Mimi. What's good, La Queen? How you doing, baby? So Dr. Jay Johnson comes to the house and she meets all the couples. She says she has a master's degree in marriage slash family therapy. Now, Dr. Stacy was on the original Put a Ring on It. She did season 3 because the first therapist that they had up there, I believe her name was Dr. Tracy. If I'm not mistaken, I believe the therapist they had on the original Put a Ring on It the first 2 seasons, it was Dr. Tracy. And if I can remember correctly, I think she said she left because she didn't feel like the process was helping nobody. Because basically, in the original Put a Ring on it wasn't with exes or people that they cheated on them with. It was just with random people. Like they will have them go out on dates with random people to see if what they have with their current spouse was real or if there was something else out there that they wanted to pursue. That's how it was on the first Put a Ring on It. And I believe Dr. Tracy was just like, yeah, this shit ain't real. This shit's not going to help nobody. And so she decided to step away from the show. And they got Dr. Johnson, this lady, to do the third season of Put a Ring on It. Because I remember her on the third season. I do remember her. This is the same lady. And shout out to her. You know, I liked her when she did the third season. You know, because I was here for Dr. Tracy. I loved everything about Dr. Tracy. And this therapist, she was cool too. I didn't mind her. So shout out to her. So she breaks down what cheating is and how it destroys relationships, but wants to help them in 8 weeks to improve their relationship and make an important decision in their relationship. And she was talking about how emotional cheating and physical cheating is still cheating. And to be real, excuse me, to be real, and this is just me talking, I honestly think emotional cheating is worse than physical. Y'all get my likes up. If I'm being honest, I feel like emotional cheating is worse than physical. You can fuck anybody, but to have an emotional connection with somebody, that hits different because there's actual emotions there. And it's harder to get over somebody when you have that emotional tag and that emotional connection to them. Again, anybody can get fucked. But not anybody can have like just that deep rooted emotional connection like through conversations and feelings and things like that. It's deeper than physical. You know what I mean? So for me, drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what's worse in y'all opinion. Is it physical cheating or emotional cheating? Cheating is cheating, but for me, I feel like the emotional is much more worse because it's a deeper thing there. It really is. Like I said, you could fuck anybody. Anybody can give you a nut. But that deep rooted emotional shit, you can only get that with somebody that you're really feeling in that way. And to me, those be the things that are harder to like get past, honestly. But y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think. So Travis started talking in riddles when explaining where he and Dominique are in their relationship. When asked has he been with anybody else outside of her, he says, yeah. He said he met someone on a gas trip down to Vegas. They were attracted to each other. They kept in communication, but that's really all that there was. Dominique says in their long distance relationship, she can't really prove anything, so she did turn into an FBI agent. She says one time he disappeared for a day and told her that he was in the hospital finna have brain surgery. He says he never told her that, but she says she got the messages. Travis, shut your ass up. That girl ain't gonna get up here and make up no lie like that. Okay, Travis? That girl not gonna get up here and make no big ass lie like that. First of all, it sounds so egregious. So I believe it came from a man. All right. And that man is you, Travis. I believe I do. Travis, you can get up here and try to deny and lie all you want to and say that she doing too much and you ain't never said that to her. I believe you said it, Travis. No, okay. Okay, Travis. I believe you said it. And is it me? Or do Travis remind y'all of Chef Pablo from Chasing Orlando? If y'all ever seen Chasing Orlando, girl, go watch it. But Travis looks like Chef Pablo's twin. He really do. He looked like Chef Pablo's twin. They even sound alike. I'm just saying. But we gonna move on. Dominique was asked, did she talk to anybody else? She says, at first time she says no. But after so many times of her calling and calling and calling, and he would never answer none of her phone calls, she got bored, she got lonely, she got restless, couldn't sleep, and she eventually did talk to someone, but it wasn't sexual. That be my thing when it comes to long distance relationships. I'm not shocked. Like, what are you doing that you can't answer the phone? Now, if you at work, that's one thing. Why you calling this man when he at work? But obviously, work ain't got nothing to do with it. She's calling and you're not answering, and then you making her mind go elsewhere. So, yeah, she ran off and found conversation with another motherfucker. That's usually how that goes. So Jerron says that one thing he noticed about Mia was that she was very untrusting. Then says that he was out one night, met someone, and he did cheat on her. Men are so easy. Like, men love to get up here and say women are easy. You could tell a woman anything and she'll be quick to open her legs. But men are the same way. They are. Men are the exact same way. They will see a pretty girl, and it don't take much for them to pour their dick out their dungarees. Okay, shout out to Fabulous. Okay, that was off of Call Me, Ma. We can't do that, Ma. We been through that. Okay, that's off the Street Dreams album. Y'all know that about Fabulous. But men are just as easy as they say women are, if not easier. Because I believe the story happened exactly the way he said it. He was out and about, went down to the club, saw some girl. She probably told him he was fine. And then the next thing you know, they went down to the damn bathroom and she got fucked in the bathroom like Donna did down the Black Ink Crew. Men are just as easy, if not easier, when it comes to women. Because if that's all it took, Jerron, and now you up here wondering why she don't trust you and why there's no trust in your relationship. That's another thing that gets me with men. Y'all go out here and do fuck shit and then want to get irritated when they no longer trust you. It's the women's fault too. Because if you no longer trust that person, then why still be with them? Why put yourself through all of that stress? I don't know. Anywho, Mia says that after that situation that happened, she made him get on a Life 360 app, which is a GPS app. And she says wherever he at in Florida, she knew about it. She says that it brought her a sense of peace, but he's not on it anymore because he put in a lot of work to try to gain the trust back. But then recently, a situation occurred where he blocked her for 3 days over something stupid. And when he unblocked her, he told her that he ain't finna go back on that app no more. He says that he did block her because she displayed behaviors that he didn't like. He said he did put in the work, but she kept exemplifying the same behaviors. Either she's going to forgive him or they're just going to move on. Mia says that there was one guy that she did give a chance to when they was on ice. Again, Mia, listen to me. You're in Cali. He's in Florida. He already showed you that he couldn't be trusted. He ran out there and physically cheated on you with another girl. Right after coming off of that, he then blocked your ass probably for the weekend because it was 3 days. 3 days later, he rose again. But in your case, that ain't love. Then when he unblocks you, he said the reason why he blocked you was because you won't trust in him. So he felt like the way to gain trust back is to block you for 3 days. I told y'all, this show is a whole clown. Like, yeah, this show is a whole clown. Like to sit down and listen to y'all talk about y'all relationships. I'm glad I got LaFons. Because, see, LaFons already know not to fucking try me. Especially to the extent that y'all niggas is up here trying y'all. Because there's just no way on God's green earth. I ain't never had no nigga block me for 3 days and then want to come back 3 days later. And then I allow him to come back. Thank you. Thank you, friend, for your cash app. Mwah, 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 mwah. I appreciate you for your cash app, love. Thank you so much. Anywho, so now we get down to Josh and Mimi. So Josh says they've been together for three. Girl, dig this. Josh says that they've been together, him and Mimi been together for 3 years, but he doesn't count 2 years because they weren't living together. Since they've been living together, he hasn't done anything. Mimi says they didn't officially put a title to each other, but they were moving like a couple. Then Josh says that there were times when they broke up, and it was in those times he was dating another person. Sir. So she's up here telling people that y'all been together for 3 years, right? And you agree that y'all have been together for 3 years. But then you want to come out your mouth and say, well, yeah, I don't really count 2 years of those three because we wasn't living together. You know, in my opinion, because we won't living together, then I don't count that as a relationship.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
You know, I'm a man, gay as hell, but I'm a man. And I've been a man for 38 years and count. Praise be to God. And because I date niggas, I done heard a lot of shit. Okay? I've heard a lot of shit. I have. And niggas told me a lot of shit. But I have never, in my 38 years of being an openly gay, sissified ass man, I've ever heard no type of buffoonery or clownery as that. And niggas told me a lot of shit. Like, niggas told me a lot of shit. I heard a lot. Listen, the most stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life came from niggas, right? But out of all of the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life, I can honestly say this is the first time I have ever heard some nigga say, well, 2 out of the 3 years is null and void because we won't living together. But now that we living together, I can count this year of us being in a relationship. Dr. Stacy J. Johnson, because Dr. Stacy J. Johnson tells all of them that they're gonna be going no dates with the person that they cheated with. The reason is to see if they still the reason is to see if they still got a connection with that other person or whether it was just a fling. And are they just gonna close that door forever? And the guys are gonna go on their dates first. Mia, feels away because they just got over a situation and she's the last person that she wants to see. She's not over that. Okay, so then my question to you is why would you sign your man up to be on this shit? Okay, that's my sole question. Why would you sign you and your man up to be on some shit like this? If that's the way you feel, Mia, you should have never did this. Like, I'm gonna need for y'all to remember and maintain and understand why y'all are here because y'all signed yourself up to be here. So you just gonna have to deal with what happens. Josh says he don't mind going on a date with his ex because they talk here and there, but Mimi don't know that they still talk. And for me, Josh ain't even all of that. He really not. Like Josh, your hairline is pushed back. Okay, your hairline is to the back. Okay, and so you old. Okay, you got to be in your 40s. Okay, no tea, no shade. Like, sir, you too old for this foolishness. You really are, Josh. You is way too old for this foolishness, and you ain't even all that, sir. You really not. We're gonna get down to Josh in a minute because that shit that happened at the end of it. Robin comes, okay? Robin, the first one to come to the house, and she's Travis's date. She says that when they first met, he approached her going to the club. They exchanged numbers and kept a contact on and off ever since. She's not certain how to feel about him coming into the situation while he's in a relationship, but she's not gonna let that deter her from seeing what it could be. You should, because he's already in some dishonest shit. That's another thing that gets me with the cheater people that's coming up here, because it's like y'all trying to put expectations, but why? He cheated on his person with you. So whatever will make you think you're somehow better or that you're somehow going to get something so different or you're going to be treated so different is crazy to me. That's another thing that gets me about people who want to help themselves to somebody else's man or woman. Like y'all really do that shit feeling like y'all are better than somebody and that y'all are gonna get a much better treatment or that the same it happened to you, but it'll never be me. You sure about that? Him even coming to talk to you while he's with somebody else shows his character. Why would you want that for yourself? Dominique answers the door, but she makes her wait outside and she goes to get him. I know that's right. Dominique said, "Oh, who is you? Oh, you here for Travis? Oh, hold on." She closed the door in that bitch face and she said, "Travis, your date here. I'm on her side. Bitch, you ain't coming in my motherfucking house while I lay my goddamn head. No, you can wait for him down to the foyer. I'll go get him for you. You don't need to be up in here in the house. You don't need to see what's going on up in here." Look, I was on Dominique's side. No tea, no shade. I'm that petty. She must be a Pisces because that's some Pisces shit because I did the same thing. When they leave, Dominique says she felt disrespected and almost crashed out, but at the end of the day, she did sign them up for this. This is what she asked for, so she can't get mad. And I agree, Dominique. You can't feel away, sis. You can't feel away. Y'all are only here because you signed yourselves up for this shit. So now you got to roll with the punches and roll for what comes. Like, ain't no sense to getting pissed, sis. But I was on your side for making her ass wait outside. She don't need to come in y'all damn house. For what? She don't need to come in the house. She don't need to meet nobody there. Yeah, Travis, your whore outside. Come on down here and meet her. Mia tells Jerron when he goes, Jaren, I believe it's Jaren or Jerron. They pronounce it, I want to say they pronounce it as Jaren. They'll get me together in the comments. She says when he goes on his date, she doesn't want him to open any doors for her. And when he asks why, she says it's because she doesn't feel like she's deserving of that. He feels like that's unbecoming of her. He says the reason why he did what he did was because she kept accusing him of cheating on a daily basis, as being treated like a criminal, and that's what led him to make his choice. You know, when people say shit like that, I feel like that is the most dumbest, the most idiotic, the most stupidest reason that I've ever heard in my life. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. For me, that's equivalent to saying you always say I look like a serial killer, so I just ran out there and became one. That that's what that's like. That's just like saying whenever you get hot with me, you tell me to go drink bleach and DIE. So I decided to go and do it. Like that's what that excuse is like. It really is. No, nigga, that was a choice that you decided to make because you obviously always been a fuck nigga. So you just decided to go out and be a fuck nigga. That's your character? I mean, I guess. I mean, hey, if that's what you choose to do, if that's how you choose to live your life, and look where it got you. Nowhere. It didn't help your situation out, none at all. It put you in a deeper hole, and now she just doubly does not trust you. You didn't put her mind at ease to be able to trust you because you're easy. You're easy. You don't mind going out there fucking other bitches, but again, she's in Cali, you in Florida. That's probably another reason why he feels like it's okay to go out and do whatever he want to do. That's why I just don't trust and don't do long distance relationships. This is the biggest reason why. Because I just feel like it gives that person room to do whatever the fuck they want to do. You ain't gonna know. You ain't Cali. And unless you getting on a plane traveling over 3,000 miles every damn day, So Jay is here for Jerron. She says that she was with him years ago. It was more long. Here we go with this long distance shit. It was more long distance and it fizzled out. The last time they talked was a month ago on IG, and she sent him a message. And Mia messaged her back, introducing herself as his girlfriend. She says, "Okay, Miss Insecure, that doesn't work for her." Bitch, beat it. Okay? Beat it. You acting like she was in the wrong for letting you know, bitch, get out my man DMs. He got a girl. And you want to call her insecure? No, that's not being insecure. That's letting a hoe know. Okay? That's letting a whore know. I don't feel like that's insecure. That's letting a bobbleheaded bitch know, get your ass on. You don't need to be in his DMs, bitch. He got a girl. Go in somebody else's DM. If you all that, I'm more to show it's other men that you could go and talk to. Not mine. Keg ass. I don't like Jay. I don't like Jay at all because Jay really got up here feeling like she's the pick of the litter. Girl, you give tomboy vibes. You really do. You really do. You give baby D vibes, quiet as it's kept. You really do. You get baby D vibes from the poof balls you had in your head, girl. Like you got poof balls in your head with a headband. Like, like, girl, what you got going on, sis? Dressed like you going to the damn gym. At least Robin showed up in the cute little pink dress and some heels, hair did, makeup on fleek. Like, at least she came dressed like for a proper date. You came up there dressed like I don't like Jay. Jay thinks way too highly of herself, and she shouldn't. And she shouldn't. No shade to you, Jay. But my job as the reviewer is to give you the real tea, honey. And the real tea of it is, girl, sit your ass down somewhere. Like between you and Mia, there's no comparison, love. None. 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 I'm just gonna be honest. You get bull dagger, okay? And you just talk to niggas here, there. You talk to niggas for a special occasion. That's really what it gives, okay? But it also gives that you got some bitches hiding up in your closet under your bed, girl. Go sit your ass down somewhere, Miss J, girl. You ain't that. Jay, quit playing with me. Moving on. Jay, moving on. So Jay feels like Jerron was the one that got away. They probably would have gotten married and had kids. Jay, you look like you eat more pussy than the men up there do. Like, I'm sorry, Jay. I'm sorry. Like, it's giving you want to give lesbianics a break for a while, so you want to just decide to be with a damn man. That's really what it's giving. Is it? I like because Jay really getting up here trying to act like she that girl. Beat it, okay, girl, beat it. I've been gay all my life. I've been around a bunch of studs and stems, and you give in between. Okay, you do. You give in between, girl. You ain't fooling me, girl. Quit your plan. Anyway, Jake takes Jerron out on a picnic, and Jerron says that him and Mia are here because they're not in a good space, and they're here to better their situation. She tells him he should take a break from her and give her a chance. And when Jerron gets back, he says he's happy to see Mia. I bet he was. I bet he was. I'm like, even on the date, I could tell that Jerron was just not into her face to face. Like I can tell it. I can tell it. He was just not into her face to face. Like he just wasn't. Like, girl, if he wanted to be with Baby D, he would have found Lady of Rage. All right. Like, Jerron don't give me he's into a tomboy. Okay. That lick a little pussy every now and then. Jerron gives me he's into girly girl, feminine, hair, makeup, heels, nails, lashes. Like, it seems like that's the type of caliber of girl that he's into. Like, and you're just not that. Okay? You're not. You're not. Yeah, like, you give one of the homeboys. And Jerron just don't give me that's his type. Okay? Sit down, Miss Girl. Please. Sit down. So Robin and Travis go out to the bar, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Robin, you seem like a nice girl, but you was coming on just a little bit too strong, and you was giving just way too much. Like, you was giving thirsty type vibes. I'm gonna be honest with you, Robin. You seem like you a nice girl, so I ain't gonna give you too much, and you won't coming up here trying to do too much in front of Dominique's face. But you was just giving Travis just a little bit too much for me, for my life. It was. And it came off a little desperate. Like, I would have enjoyed it better had you just went with the flow of things. Honestly. Honestly. Like, it's just me, but for me, you came off just a little bit too strong. Like, he's trying to talk about what brought him and his girlfriend here, which is a good conversation piece to have. And you like, oh, I don't want to talk about her. I want to talk about us. What us? Like, there is no y'all. Like, you catch more flies with vinegar than you do with honey. So I really felt like you kind of made it weird a little bit. And you was like putting on just a little bit too much to the point where he had to let you know, yeah, I'm not going to disrespect my girl, as he should. He should feel that way. He should tell you that. But I felt like had you not came on so strong, he wouldn't have said that. No shade to you, Robin. I'm just giving you a little point of advice, sis. Because you seem like a nice girl, so I ain't gonna give you as much as I'm gonna give Jay and Jessica's ass. But it was just a little bit too strong, sis. So when Travis comes back home, Dominique blows him off and he feels away. And yeah, Dominique, I don't know why you blew him off like that. Like, he came home, you said he came home too happy, but he was happy to come home to you. Like, looking at the episode, I really hope you apologize to him about blowing him off because he really didn't do anything to disrespect you. He really didn't. He didn't do anything to disrespect you. And it was honestly the same thing with Jerron. He didn't do anything to disrespect Mia either. I'm just gonna be honest. From what we saw on TV in 4K, Jerron nor Travis did anything to where Mia or Dominique should be feeling away about them coming back from their date because they really didn't do anything, especially him. He only acted like that because he was happy to see you, but you was too busy wanting to be in your feelings, Dominique. Get it together, girl. Moving on. So, girl, this is when the shenanigans went down. This, this, this is when the shenanigans were afoot. All right. Jessica comes for Josh, and apparently she's his ex. And she says that she loves him dearly. And she knows it's hard for him. She knows it's hard for him not to miss her. And she's here to get him back. As if Josh is some sort of prize. He's really not. Josh gives uncle vibes. Like, I got a lot of uncles. No, excuse me, no shade. But Josh give Deacon number 1 and Trustee number 2 down to the church house. I'm just gonna be honest. Just put a suit, a brown tweed suit on him. He gave trusty, he gave trustee number 2 down to the missionary Baptist church. No tea, no shade. He does. Like, she got up here and talked about Josh like Josh was girl. Like I so Mimi comes to the door. Jessica comes in and she asks, "Where's my man at? I'm here to see my man. I'm here to get my man." Just very disrespectful. And Jessica, you really made yourself look like a fucking fool. I'm gonna be honest. You got up here and made yourself look like a fucking fool. A plum fucking fool. Like, why is you giving all that, sis? And then he didn't even reciprocate that shit back. Like, he actually got up here and said that out of all the exes, he wish it won't you. That's what he said in his confessional, sis. Mainly because you do too damn much. And now we see. Mimi is a much better woman than I will ever be because she came to the door, she greeted you, she didn't give you all of that, but you want to come with all of that. And had Mimi been another woman and she snatched your face off, she wouldn't have been in the wrong for it. Even Mimi and not Mimi, Mia and Dominique was like, "No, wait a minute, bitch, we ain't finna give a." Shout out to Mia and Dominique because Mia and Dominique was on ready because they were sitting there like, "Oh hell no, bitch, hell no." Like Mia and Dominique gave, "If it pops off, sis, I know we just met, but we in this together. We got your back." And Mimi, I can appreciate you in that moment because you did keep your composure somewhat, even though you gave her a back and forth back. You didn't pounce on her ass like a cheetah to a gazelle, like how it would have been if it was me and one of my homegirls. See, me or one of my homegirls, we would have pounced on that bitch. Jessica would have got her ass whooped. Okay? Had it been me or one of my homegirls, Jessica would have got her ass whooped. Because, girl, you doing way too much for a nigga that is not yours. But Jessica tells Mimi that they were just together. And she says that Josh cheated on her with Mimi. And Mimi claimed that she was ready to leave, and that was the end of the episode. I'm going to tell y'all what I think happened. If there's any truth to what Jessica is saying, Jessica, personally, I believe that might have been during the time where they were not living together. Because he already made it clear that he doesn't consider them being together for 3 years. He says that they was together for 3 years, but he doesn't feel like they were in a relationship for 2 of those 3 years because they wasn't living together. All right. And I believe because he feel that way, I believe that's might have been where he met Jessica. And he probably made Jessica feel like she was the only one while he was with Mimi. That I don't know that to be true, and I don't know them. But I think that's what it was. All right. I believe he got with her doing the 3 years out of the 2 where he claimed that he doesn't count them as being in a relationship. And that's probably why she's running around here feeling like he cheated on me with you. But here's my thing, Jessica, even with that. And Jessica, even if that's not true, Jessica, let's just say for the sake of argument that is true. Why the fuck would you want him back? He cheated on you with her. Why would you then want him back? That already shows his character. Why would you want to put yourself in the situation when you're trying to get back with a known cheater? Jessica, sit your bobble-headed ass down somewhere. Bitch, beat it. Like, girl, you sound stupid as the fuck. You sound stupid as the fuck. You look stupid as the fuck. You look trifling as hell. You think way too highly of yourself with a bitch with for a bitch with an overbite. You coming up in here giving that hustling tease, looking for your Stevie J. Girl, sit down. Anyway, that was it. That's all. I ain't got no more to give y'all. Child, this first episode was a whole food. Bless me. Bless me, girl. I'm drooling and everything. This whole episode was a whole food. I feel like out of the people who came up there to be dates, I didn't mind Robin. I didn't. I didn't mind Robin. I just felt like she came on just a little bit too strong with trying to do all this shit with Travis. Like, girl, let Travis court you. Thank you for the bless yous. Let Travis court you, sis. Don't get up here and try to make him feel like he's the program. All right, sis. Don't ever make a man feel like he's bigger than the program. Okay. I felt like you was giving a little bit too much, but that mini baby D and that hustling wannabe, trash. Okay, trash. Hot stanky boo boo, garbage. And Mimi, you better than me. Mimi, you is better than me because she deserved to get her head knocked off. I'm just gonna be honest. She deserved to have had her head knocked off her fucking shoulders. Cause the nerve, the unmitigated gall, the tenacity, the gotcha. But y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this episode. It was real good, girl. I ain't even gonna lie. Y'all messy and y'all still turn up people relationships with this shit. But it was good. It was good for a reality show, bitch. I ain't gonna hold you. It was good. But y'all let me know what y'all thought about the episode. If y'all have not watched, go watch it. It's a show that on. It comes on Fridays, I believe. It's on demand now. If you got on demand with Fios, it's on demand now. Go and watch it so that you could be hip to it. Cause girl, this shit was something. Okay, this shit was a whole clown. Like this shit was a whole clown, but it was a good clown, a whole clown, a messy clown. It almost ended up violent clown, but it was good. Y'all go watch it. Let me know what y'all thought about it. And tonight, don't forget we're gonna be down at JoJo Manor at 8:30, I believe, with the whether you like it or not panel. We're gonna discuss the reunion fashions for Roa. All right, JoJo already got the link made, so y'all make sure to be there for that tonight at 8:30. I'm gonna pin the link down to the community wall that anybody that's new here and y'all want to see what's going on. Now, may the Lord watch between me and thee while we absent one from another. Amen. That.